Alrighty, welcome back to some more Fortnite. It's been a while since I have once more done some commentary, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So they actually brought back the island, I believe, but because it's on their side, oh, is this it? That looks like something new. Interesting. So they brought it back in a different area because it used to be in Loot Lake. Okay, well let's check it out. So this was part of the update overnight, I guess. What did they say? They said it was a motel. Let's get this vending machine if I can. Oh, maybe I should have looked more at what the options were. Oh well, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to update on life. Yeah, I'll take that. I am using Zim right now. Oh, still getting used to the controls. Probably will be for like the next month. Great. Yeah, so, work is going good. It's just, sales, but it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. It pays the bills. Although I don't have any bills currently, but, yeah, it's cool. It's just nice to be earning my own money, kind of saving up, and just adding money to the bank, and saving that, just putting it into savings for now. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with it, but just kind of is what it is for right now. Let's see. What else? Yeah, so let's talk about mouse and keyboard on console. It's a very, very, very controversial topic in the realm of gaming. Really is. Where's the circle? Wow, okay, yeah, the circle's like over here. You know, a lot of people frown on it. But in addition, a lot of people use mouse and keyboard. I really want to drink my chocolate milk before it gets warm. Maybe land here. Farm. There's a mech, I think, going right to it. Maybe? No. Looks like hopefully it's all ours. Okay. Total shit, but you know. Okay. Great. Hold on. Let me actually open my milk carton. Get this drink. Get this drunk. So I have to say, it is hard to move from years of a couple years of controller to mouse and keyboard, but I do want to start adapting more to mouse and keyboard. I just think it's a far better system. Do I want to invest money into a PC? And you know, the debate is, well, if you're going to use mouse and keyboard on a controller, why don't you just buy a PC? Well, pretty easy to say, but it's much harder to pay for. You know, PC is gonna, what? It's like a budget PC is at least 1,000. And that is, my friends, a budget PC. They're insanely expensive, and it's really for hardcore gamers. I don't necessarily consider myself a hardcore gamer, right? I consider myself a casual gamer who gets on. I still get on every day, shit. Not saying that, but what I am saying is that I ain't about to spend all that money on... Oh, it changes all the way to Wild West now. Interesting. I don't know why it does for me. But yeah, I'm not about to do that, and a lot of people really just can't afford that. And when you think about it, you know, because people will say, oh, well, I mean, it's about the same when you add it all up. It really isn't. It really isn't, because the PC base itself, the actual PC, is 1K, and again, that's budget price. Then you have to pay for a decent monitor. If you're gonna invest 1,000 for a PC, up to 4,000 or 5,000. Then, you know, you might as well just wait and just go all out on the monitor as well, right? Like, you're not gonna buy some shitty ass monitor. So. Oh, I can't build. Shit. Oh, come on. I was close. They're like dead ass broke on their health. I'm getting a little better. It's still hard. It's still hard to aim, and especially with my right. But you know, it is what it is. It's still much easier to aim with my arm than with... Oh! Forgetting I can't, build. Alright, looks like that person just died. Hate not being able to build right here. When I'm trying to practice, you know? Oh, he's lighting up. I don't know if that's because I have the Deadfire skin, because this is the skin, Deadfire. I don't know. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, shit. Oh, man, I thought I shotgunned him. I don't know why. I hit him, I think. Clearly did not kill him, though. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an adjustment. And I would not be surprised if it took a month or longer. Okay, well, I knew they were gonna gang up on me. That was so my kill. don't even know why I hold on to the gold one, honestly, but I never use it really, but I should. Probably should, at least. Maybe go over here. Gotta get a shotgun. Oh, okay. Well, someone else did the work for me, but, you know, right. Works as well. Thanks. Like I said, it is still a learning process. Probably could go for a little higher sensitivity, honestly. Ooh, that doesn't look so hot. Got 24 off of him. What the hell? Yo, I don't know where they're coming from. Oh wow, that was interesting. I don't know why I have this, but I think I'm gonna try to go for that supply drop, maybe? I'd be very surprised if no one else tried to contest it. Oh, but you can't beat me! Very hard to get a gold scar in this game. Damn. Can I make it? Shouldn't have landed there. Should have tried to land on the roof. Still trying to kind of figure that out. Once I can get muscle memory down and figure out the sensitivity that I like, great. Saved my life too many times. That was kind of lasered me there, jeez. There we go. That solved that. Oh, are you serious? That was definitely mine. No! Oh my god! Whoa, he got 3 kills off of that. Can I make it? Nah, I can't. I do 1 in 98 though. Got the last kill on our team. But yeah, going back to the whole debate between whether it's douchebaggy to use a mouse and keyboard, yeah, I think it is. It's pretty simple. I think just you've got an insane advantage over someone who's using a controller, and trying to aim just with their thumb is much different than trying to aim with your entire right arm. And you know, it is what it is. But I have to say, I think it's kind of a shame that they haven't really addressed that. But I think because Epic has so many people in Fortnite who do play mouse and keyboard, it would just be dumb at this point to try to remove that feature. And the problem is they say that they're making it fair by mouse and keyboard players will be matched with mouse and keyboard players, but they're still being matched with controllers. So, you know, it leads to an unfair advantage. Do I want the icy? I think I want the icy. Indigo ice. But yeah, I don't know what to think about it. It's kind of just forced a lot of players, I think reluctantly as well, to play mouse and keyboard, because you just cannot have a chance at Fortnite if you're just playing on controller at this point. It's just very hard. Once in a great while, Matthew and I can get a victory, but it's hard. It's hard going up against mouse and keyboard. And even if you're using mouse and keyboard, as you can see with my gameplay, it doesn't automatically make you a god. You have to have that muscle memory. You have to adjust to aiming with a mouse and keyboard. And it's even harder for me, who is not right-handed. But I do plan on playing most of my games, even single-player games, with mouse and keyboard from now on. And so what the Zim does is basically take in when I press a key on my keyboard, it recognizes it actually as a controller. It's like an adapter, and it adapts it to a controller button. So all the controller buttons are actually binded to certain keys on the keyboard, right? And so it's still recognizing it, as you can see, that I'm using a controller, even though I'm using a mouse and keyboard. So what that really means, yeah, we could just go down here, is that I get auto-aim, or, not auto-aim, aim assist, though, because it's still recognizing it as a controller. It's basically playing mouse and keyboard as a controller. Which I really like, clearly. It's like, what to buy for this month's fun expenditure. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna break down and buy it. And so far it's worked very well. You know, some people have said, like, one person wrote a horrible review on how it, like, blew up, basically, it fried his PS4. And people were very skeptical because they were like, we think this is fake. Like, how could it... Oh, it's down here. How could it fry it? Some people just like to be pissheads, I don't know. But, no, it's worked good so far. I know some people have problems with their keyboard and mouse not working properly because... or because it's either drawing too much power or it's just not compatible with the Zim Apex. Which all I have to say on that, that just really sucks. I mean, I guess until I get a shotgun. Thank you. But yeah, so that was one of the biggest things I was worried about. And I have to say, it took a good solid 3 straight hours trying to figure out what I was doing wrong in setting up the Zim Apex. Because it just was not working. Like, I couldn't get it to work. Actually, it was working just fine. It was my own bad. I didn't quite have the order down on how everything was plugged in. And it can make it sloppy on the functionality of Zim Apex. Also, there's just some different things that you have to know to fix. One of that being the mouse. So there are different specs on the mouse that you need to change. Otherwise, they said it's just gonna result in very, very, very poor and frustrating aim. It's gonna be very delayed. It won't work properly because it's not matched up with together the mouse specs as well as Zim Apex specs. So what that is the pulling rate, and so I had to adjust the pulling rate. And so the max pulling rate on Zim Apex is 1000. And conveniently enough, I actually got an off-brand controller. I thought I had Red Dragon. I don't know why. I didn't find that out earlier, but yeah. So anyways, it is what it is. It's still a great mouse. And they do, I was so frustrated at first because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's such an off-brand company that they don't even have a website. But after a while of searching, I did manage to find the website. And yeah, what I could not figure out how to, I put in the software to change the keyboard specs and the control, and the mouse specs. And it did nothing. I couldn't figure out how, like, where was it downloading? Like, it was downloading and it was working, but I couldn't find it on my damn computer. And now I was using a, Can I build again, please? Thank you. A PC, not a Mac. So, because you can't obviously put it in a Mac. It's not Mac compatible, but yeah, I was like stressing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. And because I had to change the polling rate. Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, if you insist. Actually, I didn't even know what my polling rate was. Turns out it was only 250 hertz. And that is the minimum that you can get on Zim Apex. But I wanted to go ahead and change it up to 1000 because that's like the best, apparently. And it's just going to give you better precision. So the higher the hertz, the better. Now this is actually, the polling rate max on this mouse is actually 7200. But because Zim Apex only has a maximum of 1000, that's just what we have to base it off of. Oh wait, no. The polling rate max is 1000. The DPI max is 7200. That's what it was. I'm like, that sounds incredibly high for a polling rate. Yes. So I changed the DPI as well. I can't remember what I changed it to, but I'm very satisfied. So a lot of people who did not set it up correctly were complaining and giving poor reviews of the Zim Apex because they were like, oh, the aiming's horrible. There's such a latency and delayed aiming. There's absolutely no delay whatsoever when I am aiming. But you have to set it up right. So I'm really glad I set. Thanks. It's an easy kill. Nah, we're good. Actually, yeah, can I take this without getting shot at? So I watched an amazing review. Honestly, probably one of the best reviews. It wasn't necessarily a review, it was a tutorial on... He tried to go for it again. I don't, props to him for doing that. But yeah, very good tutorial on how to get the Zim set up properly. And I really appreciated it. And oh my gosh. I think it's the same dude. Yeah, we don't have any long range, unfortunately. Maybe there's something down here. But yeah, overall, it was a great tutorial on like how to freaking set it up here. Um, and it definitely helped me set it up properly. Like, I would not have known how to set it up properly without that dude telling me. So, props to him. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna change that. Great. Fantastic. Oh, I'm like, what? I'm still getting used to all this. Please, ignore me. Yeah, let's go drop the scar to another ally. Because it does make a difference. Be like, oh no, it doesn't make a difference. Why give it to him? Yeah, it actually does, so. If they're any good. You must be very satisfied with that. Oh boy! Yo, he was like full shield. I would have killed him otherwise. Dang. Wish I could be that, fortunate. Great. Jeez! Can someone please kill that dude? That dude just had to wait until I died to kill him. Somebody's sniping in a tree. Lovely. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I don't know how I didn't get that. Great. That was super satisfying. What? Yo, this is stupito. Stupito. Can I, like, actually drink this? Grand. I heard someone right behind me. Nogops? Oh, there's 2 Nogops! Yo! Yo, what? Sugar bears! What are you doing, Bubs? "16 kills in a Team Rumble." I have not gotten that many kills in a very long time in Team Rumble. Sugar just plopped herself down, has her hair over her eyes. Like the diva she really is. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I'm going to do a couple more. Oh man, it's 10:26 though, and I still gotta take a bath. Yeah, I think I'm gonna actually shut it down for tonight. And then probably do some tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I don't really know, but yeah, I will see you in the next video. I don't know if I'll be doing commentary or not, but yeah, see ya.